What's up? It's your boy RC here in the house. Man, I'm looking at my neighbor's grass. His grass look greener. Why does my neighbor's grass look greener? Something to think about, right? I shouldn't compare my grass to his grass. I shouldn't compare my grass to his grass. But today is Affirmation Saturday, so I got some affirmations I gotta go through. I put in your word is your one early. I come into this world financed by God with all that I need already on my pathway. How about that? Now we was listening to Joseph Prince again today. Yesterday he was talking about rest. Today he was talking about still rest again in his love. And God's love, rest in God's love. He said rest in it. So that would be something like, like he was saying, Peter loved God, but John knew God loved him. There's a difference. It's a difference in living, because if I love God, then I'm doing stuff for him. You know, he was outward with it, but the other one is inward with it. It's a knowing inside. You know, my man Wayne Dyer, that was a pretty good cat. I listened to a lot of Wayne Dyer, man. When I pop that in my mind, see, I normally pop in these audio books, man, when I'm on these trips. And right then, when I thought of Wayne Dyer, I remember passing this farm pasture way out in Northport, Alabama. Yeah, I was all up in there. I remember the day I listened to that Dyer, you know what I'm saying? And right then, in a flash, in the instant, it was like, boom. It's like I was right there. You know, it's amazing, this imagination, right? The details, you know, you can't tell the difference. You're right there. So knowing that those past experiences is right there, they already happened, then it can be the same for my future experiences. I can rehearse them so much till they seem like they already happened. That's the deal. The rehearsal. The daily rehearsal, the weekly rehearsal. Let's get back to it. You know, I ain't heard my boy. That's been one. I'm gonna have to buy that. I think I'm gonna have to buy that. You know, I thought it would have been on YouTube by now. I had those recordings somewhere. I'm gonna plug my old phone up and see what's in it. But I had those recordings of my boy Jim Fannin, zone coach, getting into the zone. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna plug that back in and listen to that. Now, I still have some things that I want to do. Last night I was looking, you know, still got some projects undone. I was looking at them this morning, kind of getting discouraged. But I thought about it, man. I still got that time now. See, here's that time we just captured. Man, look at this beautiful time we just captured. Me and my wife, we've been thinking, right? She's been trying to lose weight and stuff like that. And so she listened to this doctor telling her about, telling her how about her insulin and all that stuff, and how the main thing is not to eat at all, so the insulin turns off completely instead of running all day long, because your body builds up a resistance to it. That's what he was saying. So she's into this one meal a day. Now, and I don't want to say one meal a day, but one feeding time a day, one eating time a day. And it's a wonder. You know, she like to eat from 4 to 7, 4 to 6 or whatever. It's really one sit down meal, but she got several courses with it. I mean, you may go pig out. As long as it's good stuff. I mean, you eating good stuff, but you can eat a lot of it till you just stuffed, right? But really, the key thing, you don't want to eat until you like just stuffed. But if you eating just because you can't really get, unless you're eating a lot of fat and dairy, which he don't suggest, but he suggests more vegetables and lean meats. It's gonna be tough to get 2,000 calories out of that one meal. See what I'm saying? So you're gonna be on a calorie deficit diet. But I was telling her, I said, I've been coming home, right? And I've been wanting to eat my salad, when I get home, man. But after that second wrap, man, I'm stuffed. I don't want to eat nothing. So now my cucumbers may go bad. That's what I was saying, right? Because I bought 3 cucumbers because I said I'm going to be eating salads all this week. But I didn't factor in that I was going to be eating all these wraps. Well, bigger wraps. I've been trying to eat some meat up. But inching on over into that intermittent fasting, can't cram it all in. I can't cram the protein shake and 2 wraps and a salad and, all that into that small window. I can't do it. So I may have to cut back on one of my wraps. Because I like eating salads. I like the cucumbers on that. What in the world? This thing should have changed. But I like eating cucumbers and my boiled eggs on my salad. That's what I like. That's what I like to do. Have a nice salad. So I only packed a shake today. But back to the subject, right? The subject was that now, since you're not eating those 3-4 meals a day, you can reallocate that time to work. See what I'm saying? You just captured that time back. And the shirt wrinkled because I leave it in the car. But you just captured that. I just captured that time back. Now I got more time to do more work. Now, just looking at it, right? Just looking at it. Got more time to do more work. That's what I got. So you talking 2 hours at least. You got 2 hours at least that you're capturing back. Yeah, no doubt, man. So I'm excited about that. Wife is gonna be off, so we got plans tomorrow. So we're gonna be working around the house, up and in the house, down the house. We're gonna be putting some stuff together. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm getting excited. I had said at the beginning of the year that all these projects were gonna be done. I spoke it. And I can see it happening. We just getting that momentum up. We just lining up those dominoes. And now we're gonna see if the other part of me did what they supposed to do. We're gonna see, right? I mean, hey, I ain't gonna hold it against them, you know what I'm saying? But it would be nice to have that I could listen to. Cause I will redo it anyway. I'm gonna put that same work back in, honing and sharpening that craft. But that's what I get sometimes, Sometimes I get to a point where, it's like Tiger Woods, right? Tiger Woods, when he up on his game, he knocking it all over the place, right? But I guarantee you, maybe if Tiger Woods, when he wasn't on top of his game, if somebody was asking him about golf tips and stuff like that, I know how I am. I get reluctant. When I ain't up on my game, I get reluctant into helping others. I know it shouldn't be like that, But I be thinking in my mind, well, man, you ain't even did it, man. How you gonna tell that person? The Bible said, get the plank out your own eye before getting the speck out the other person's eye. And sometimes I think I take that too deep. Not too deep, maybe too shallow. Because by me giving somebody a tip, it's not necessarily trying to get a speck out of their eye. It's all about the motive, see? It's all about the motive. And I think that's one of the verses that the devil has perverted. Now that I think about it, thank you, Holy Spirit. Now that I think about it, he takes these verses and he perverts them to the point that you don't want to help somebody else because of the guilt and the condemnation, because he's the accuser. Man, you got a plank in your eye. He's the accuser. Yeah. I'm on that thing. I appreciate that, Holy Spirit. I see what he's saying. He the accuser. So there's a motive behind this plank and speck. Maybe I should dig into that. Cause that's why I feel. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna work on myself. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people throw that back as a defense. Coming from my motive, you see what I'm saying? So they throw it back as a defense. You know, that's you know, man, he working both sides of the field, man. I'm telling you, that devil working both sides of the field. This offense, this thing with the offense, you know, that people really ain't got your back, that they out to get you. Or they want to tear you down and all that stuff like that. That don't make sense, right? Now I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about between me and my wife, right? I got to build that bond up, but is it the same? You know, so I'm strengthening. I'm taking the path of, hey, look, this strengthens my relationship with the Lord, because that's the model relationship. That's where all the power come from. And then by knocking that domino down, but you can't never knock it down, but you can get definitely close to it, that it's gonna change and bleed over, see, and how I relate to my wife. Yes. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So I gotta really do some work up in there. That makes sense. So yeah, that plank and that speck, man. That's been used a lot. But that's the way I feel sometimes, right? You know, when you ain't up on your game, man, you be like, man, how can I get this guy some tips? You know what I'm saying? They ain't up on my game. Or, hey, he playing better than I am today. Something to think about. But my ship's coming in over a calm sea. There's no fog in the divine mind. There's no fog in divine mind. Peace out. We finish this to this word is your one. Then go from there. Do it to it. You do it to your life, I'm gonna do it to my life. Then we could do it to the world. Do what we know to do in the areas that need to be done in. Chill.